Hello, my name is Kerry Murcell and I live at Tamborine. I have a 9-acre hobby farm here, and on the hobby farm we do lots of different things because I love doing lots of different things. What we do is mainly teach people farming. Well, that's where we're heading. Well, at the moment we're setting up the infrastructure. We do mushroom courses, beekeeping courses, and all sorts of other workshops as we move forward into the coming years. So rather than talk, I would like to take you on a little mini tour of the farm so that you can see what we're actually doing here. And if you're interested in staying with us, I would, when you send your information, tell me as much as you can about you, because I'd like to know what your skills are, what your intentions are, and whether you're going to be a match. So here is choice number one, a self-contained granny flat, and there's, shower, toilet, a kitchen in there. It's not furnished at the moment because this is my first try at taking woofers. So I'm going to get the first lot of people coming in. We've got the furniture down the back. They can put the furniture in. But as you can see, it's a self-contained property with its own yard. Now we have two geese that live in this backyard. I don't know if they'll be there now. No, I can't see them anywhere. And then we have the house here, as you can see. So you're close, so no loud parties, because I go to bed incredibly early. Yes, I am a farmer. And we have a palomino. Now this won't be here. This is the choice number two, and the palomino has a queen size bed in it and a kitchen. It doesn't have a toilet and shower, and the toilet and shower would be either in the granny flat there, or depending upon if there's somebody in it, it may be in behind. There's a toilet and shower at the back of the house that you'll be able to use. So this is a house that actually is my bedroom there, and when you have a look, the property is a battle axe block, and it runs all the way down this paddock. At the moment we're not using this paddock for anything. We have a few pumpkins down the back, but we're planning on doing lots of creative things. So you will just have to come and find out what we're doing. Oh, there's the geese. I just heard Miss Pinky, I think. Oh, there they are. Let me show you the geese. Okay, there you go. Cute little buttons. So they just eat grass and fruit and vegetable scraps. And at the moment we've just emptied the dam here, so we're going to restock it with crayfish. We've got a aquaponic system in the nurseries that we're just building, and we've got lots more crayfish boxes and things like that to build as well, so that if you've got sort of handy skills, that could be a great thing for you to do. Anyway, we have a look here. We've got a swale, which is where we've just pumped all the water out of the dam into, because the swale runs around the back of the property and will actually leach the water around the back. So we have a chicken coop that's ready to go for chickens. We're going to get it up at the duck pond and have our chickens in it, but we were waiting to empty the dam water before we actually put that in. And this is my workshop, so all repairs, everything is made in there. And we have a tractor and a small excavator. Unfortunately the clutch on the tractor went, so we're waiting to get that repaired, but as soon as that's up and going. And of course here we are at the nursery tunnels. A quick peek through the door. This is our crayfish aquaponic system. We produce a lot of the food we eat from this nursery. We did an avocado grafting program last year, which was not very successful, so we will attempt to do that again this year. We grow capsicums and shallots and the smaller products. We've got a potato area down the back, and it's just me on the property, but we grow it off. I've got surplus, we give it away. Currently we have surplus in chocos, pumpkins and capsicums, so there you go. I am a spiritualist, and we have a beautiful cane meditation circle that's very sacred to us here. And when you come, the energy and the temperature is different from the outside than what is on the inside. So we do all sorts of meditations and circles and things as we see fit. At the moment, as I said, we're building infrastructure, not so much doing workshops and education, but we will in the future. To give you an idea, they're the tunnels. That's 60 metres long, that one tunnel there's two of them back to back. And we have our little bucket washing area. I recycle buckets and we wash them and sell them rather than them going into landfill. A wash bucket costs all of $2 with a lid, and it's just to help the planet. Really, we don't need to bring the money in here. What we need is effort and love, and that's what we're actively seeking from people in xhelp. We can do events here for up to 200 people. In this room, it's all undercover, all waterproof, and all screened. So we do have lights up here, so for night events, as I said, we're not doing events currently at the moment, and I'll walk through the back because we've got all our bee boxes in the back, and I won't have to walk around. Just to give you an idea, it's quite cold this morning, and you will see that there aren't too many bees about. But there are our bees. We've got more boxes on the way, so we'll be doing lots of splits. Our solar dryer here, and this is our aquaponic system that we're going to use for our breeding system that we haven't actually set up yet. We've got all the pieces, we've just got to take the time and put it together. Time is short. And then we have our hydroponic system here, which will turn into an aquaponic system once we get the hydroponics running. And that is going to be incredibly. You can see through the window here that we have the commercial hydroponics, and they're ready to go with lettuces all down the back there. At the moment, there's coriander, lettuces, and choice and a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you're interested in aquaponics or hydroponics, this certainly is the place to be. Our ducks are normally sitting all along the top. They've just flown off, and you can see that they're our pond at the very back. And one day we're going to have water chestnuts in there, which is another project that we've got to set up. This is our storage area and where we keep our soils and things like that. And if we just move over here, you're going to see Mount Tamborine. And so there's the north end of Mount Tamborine where the water tank is at the north end. Some of our nursery tunnels here, and I'll just span around. We call this the mother stock nursery, and this is where we have ornamental plants that we take to market and sell. We're just trying to get rid of them. We were gifted them with the nursery, and what we're going to set up in here is a commercial camp kitchen. So we've already got a beautiful barbecue with a cooker on the side of it, and we'll just get the stuff out and clean it all up, fix the roof up, have a look at it. The caravan just stores our tools in it, and we've got a tank water here. We don't actually drink any of the tank water. We have a bore that's at the back, just around the corner here. I walked past it a minute ago, and that bore has water that never runs out. And Amcol, which is Coca-Cola, they pump the same water down the road, which has been a big thing in the local area, that we've got commercial people coming in and taking the water. But I actually pump this water out of here and pump it up into the tanks up in the house, and that's what I drink. And it's beautiful water. The alkaline is 9.5, so if you buy this water in a shop, it'll cost you about $5 a bottle. And anyone who's camping or who has their own vehicle or tent or whatever, you're welcome to come over this side. We have a running creek in summer, but in winter it doesn't run. We just haven't had the rain to do it. So we've got a lovely areas out here. You can do open bonfires if you choose. And let me just go around the corner to the creek and we'll show you that. Often we have camping nights where we have locals around and they all come along here with their vehicles, set it all up here. This is the creek I was talking about. We have an open fire. There's a hole for a fire pit down there, and the creek. So the property goes over the back there. So if you felt inclined to get away from absolutely everything, you could plonk yourself over there. But in summer, it forms a dam, and we actually swim in that. And the last thing that I've got to show you, I believe, would be the mushroom house. So this area we're going to turn into asparagus growing area, and it's just it's overgrown. We've picked all the fruit here from this outside garden, and we've decided that we're going to do a long-term asparagus project, and as things ripen or die or whatever, we'll just swap them out. So needs a lot of weeding and a lot of love, but I'm only one person, and that's why I need help. There you go, look at that. That's what we actually mix the chaff and spawn in. We inoculate it, and so this is sort of just storage and the mushroom house. But we'll go in next door and have a look at the mushroom clubhouse. And this is where we grow our mushrooms, and this is where the clubhouse meets. So Dave is our mushroom guru, and he does a beautiful job. We have oyster mushrooms on tap, and we've got it, he's spread it out into here. So we've got our buckets growing out here, our buckets growing in here, and the part you want to see, I'd imagine, would be the buckets in here. We did a big mushroom pick yesterday, which went into the freeze dryer. We've got some beautiful lion's mane happening here. Currently we're growing yellow oysters, blue oysters, grey oysters, and brown oysters. So that's what they look like. We actually sell these buckets to community. 5 kilo bucket is, what do we sell? $50 for a 5 kilo bucket, or for a 10 kilo bucket of mushrooms, it's $80, just so you know. And that's what a 10 kilo bucket looks like, and that's what a 5 kilo bucket looks like. So I think that's the end of our tour thereabouts. I hope that you're inspired by some of the things that we're doing here, and if you want to know more, send your information to me, and we will I get online nearly every day, so I will be able to reply. We don't want to do bookings a long way out. We just want, people who are coming in the next, couple of months, and it'll be first in, first served. So contact me, and I can't wait to hear from you. Thanks very much.